YouTube, what's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Mitos. Back with another video, you guys, so check this out. I do have my Fiesta back on the table. Took it for a spin at the local community college when I took my infraction. There it is down there. And I ran it. I didn't post the video because I didn't like what I was experiencing, but I'll put a little clip in here, right here for you guys to check it out. That was full throttle. I was able to hold it for a second. Let me do it one more time. All right, I'm gonna bring it back so we can see what that was. Yeah, it's moving. This on the 18 tooth pinion, guys. Stop. $47 miles an hour on 50%. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right, let's do 75. Let's go 75 with it. All right, I'm gonna come over here a little further. So I can come and shoot across the parking lot. Okay. Dang. One more. I need to stay on this side. All right, the beeline straight towards me. Okay, let me just, one more time. That's full trigger. Finger slip too. All right, this is the last one I'm gonna bring it in. Okay, let's bring it back. Oh, there go the body. Trying to do too much. Stop. Let's see. 58 miles an hour on 75%. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, this mug is nice. Maybe in a hunt for some different tires. To be honest with you, these hoons may not be it for the type of driving that I want to do with it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I ran it on the hoons on that particular asphalt, which had a lot of rocks, and I wasn't able to drive it the same way I was driving the Infraction with less power. So this has more power, but it just seemed top heavy. And these tires were too grippy. So I wasn't doing a lot of sliding that I wanted unless I was under power. And then at under power, it was just smoking the tires. So with that being said, I went online and looked for me some tires that were great for drifting. That was for the Fiesta. So these are the Fiesta factory tires. See the tread pattern on there? This is your 12 mil hex. I think this is like a standard or zero offset. Found these rims and tires here. They do come unglued, but they are a 17 mil hex with the exact same tread pattern as the stock. Check that out. So I'm going to give them a run, guys. I'm going to try them out and see how they are. I do have to glue them. I do have some glue there. But before I glue them, I'm going to go ahead and paint them the same color as the car. These have a plus offset. No, I think these are zero offset. I think these are zero offset because it's more or less in the center of the wheel. So these poke just a little bit. So I had to trim the rear just a tad bit so that these could sit inside the body. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. So let me go ahead and get these masked up, painted, put back on the vehicle, and then we'll take it outside, see what it looks like. Also, you see the tint is missing. After I ran this mug, I left it in my truck overnight, like a day and a half. And I went and got out of my truck, and all the tint on the windows have rolled up into like a taquito across the window. On the top, tint rolled, both windows tint rolled, the decal rolled because it got way too hot on the inside, and maybe 130 plus degrees on the inside of my truck out here in Arizona, and it just rolled the tint up. I should have took it out the car when I got home, but I was too lazy and didn't do so. So I have to retint the windows. May go with the same tint, may switch it up, not too sure. But I gotta retint the windows and paint the wheels. So with that being said, let's hop to it. Let's get it painted. Let's get it. All right, guys, check it out. I think I did a decent paint and glue job on here. Pretty sealed up. Check it out. And I went ahead and added some red vinyl to the windows and the hood. The roof. And I used these red wheel nuts on here just to give it a little red pop on the wheels. So I'm gonna give these wheels a try. If I like them, I'm gonna keep them. Just trying something different, guys. Or gonna try these guys too. Try to push this down. So these are the wheels from my XRT over there. Pretty sick. Not too sure what I want to do with any type of decals or anything of that nature. But what I have done is, if you guys can see on the bottom, I've got the front and rear bottom bulkheads installed, the billet. Then I also have, I don't know if you can see in there, sway bars in the front and the rear. You can see that sway bar in there. Did that as well as eliminated the can't see that, the battery top piece, and got a strap in there. So took that out, so I got that, these sway bars, front and rear bulkheads at the bottom, changed the wheels, front splitter, as you guys can see that I makeshift that on there as well. But let's take it outside. I think it's dark, but I'm gonna take it outside anyways, guys. Let's get it. All right, guys, we outside. Sun's almost gone. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Go. All right. Let's go ahead and put it on the ground. Oh, it's pretty loose. The tires. Hell yeah. I don't even know what the speed is on. Hold on. Oh, it's on 37. We do 50. Give it a little bit of so these loosen up a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah. So you can. Yeah, okay. Check that steering. Oh, lost the wheel. Whoa. Dang it. Ain't no telling where that lug went. All right, give me a second, guys. Dang it. That's crazy. Could have swore I tightened them up. Maybe I only did one side. All right, let me see if I can find this tire and this wheel nut. Be right back. No luck, guys. I'm not gonna find that at night out here. So we're gonna pause the video here and we'll pick it back up in the morning. Let's get it. All right, guys, it's now the next day. Back outside, and no luck with finding the wheel nut. Coming to find out, they were tight. The only thing is these wheel nuts are not serrated, so there's nothing biting into the rim to keep the wheel nut on. So eventually I will end up losing all four. So that's no good. So next, I'm either gonna try these black joints right here or these red ones. The red ones only have 3 of. So the 4 bolts go on, lugs go on, and we're gonna give it a shot again. Let's get it. All right, guys, here we go. Just a really quick run with these tires on. You guys can see what it looks like. Check it out. Pretty sick. Looks good. So I'm gonna let it run with these tires. Hopefully I don't lose a wheel. Now that it's hot outside, we'll see what kind of traction we get. Got a neighbor out here. I am recording in the sun, so I gotta be careful that my phone don't overheat. Traction's pretty good. How's it going? Thanks, man. Looks good. Looks cool. With the red tint and the gray. Hey. Hey. I think the suspension is lifting up too high in the front. May want to limit it just a little bit. Let's see if I can get in some of this shade. Quick run, guys. Quick run. It is the middle of the day. Oops.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
Let's pull it to the left a little bit. Let's see.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost. RF signal lost.
Oh, there it is.
Telemetry recovered.
You know, tires seem pretty good, guys. Looks good. All right, so now I'm gonna go put the gray ones on, guys, just to see. So these are the red joints. Red joints look dope. Take this camera off. Dirty. All right, let's try the gray. All right, guys, here goes the gray. Check it out, check it out. See how these roll. These are straight. Then I will keep these and take the tint off and put a different tint on here. Now these have the same pattern as the stock wheels, just in the 17 mil heads. All right, hold on. Sound like there's some body rubbing for sure. Yeah. Oh no, guys, I'm staying in pursuit of tires from this damn thing. I keep striking out.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
Slanging it though. Yeah, okay. When you stay on the gas, they move around like the stock tires. But it sounds like they're ballooning. Or one of the tires is unglued. And my glue job sucked. Compound is dope though. This is what I like. Just gotta figure out why is it making that sound. Yeah, maybe a tire is unglued. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, shoot. That wasn't supposed to happen. Lost control there, guys. Yeah, something ain't right. Yeah, these tires are much better with drifting. For sure. But I'm gonna have to check the glue on these guys. Yep. Overheat or juice, one of the two. That's it, guys. My apologies, guys, for having to cut the video short. The car cut off because it overheated. Unfortunately, that happens out here in Arizona. It is 105 degrees outside. And running this during the middle of the day, those types of things tend to happen. With that being said, I was able to test these tires out and to just get a feel of the compound of the tires and how they're going to run on the actual Fiesta, and if they fit my style of driving or the way I want to drive the Fiesta. And they do. These tires, the red joints, they look great on the Fiesta with the red tint and the gray body. They run good, but for drifting as easy as these do, they do not do that. They are a grippier compound. The tread is different. But this is a great tire, but not for the way I want to run the Fiesta. This would be good on any other setup. On my XRT Mini, they're great. Probably on a lot of Arma 7 scale, infraction, you know, Limitless, Typhon, possibly, Big Rock, like any of those rigs, these would be great. You know, I'll put the link in the description for these tires, as well as for these guys. These are what I was looking for the Fiesta. Unfortunately, you do have to glue them. You know, they come unglued, so you do have to take out the time and glue them. I painted mine, you know, and glued them. Not too sure how long this paint is going to hold up from getting scraped off, but it is what it is, guys. But the tread on the tires is very similar to the stock tread on the same type of pattern, just not as wide. You know what I mean? I really, truly like the way that these run on the car. You know, these are a great tire to have, but I wanted to customize it to do something my style and look for different tire options. So I went with these. I will also put the link in the description for these tires as well. The sound that I was hearing was not that any of the tires came unglued. All of the tires are still glued. So my the glue application that I put on the tires came out great. They were rubbing on the body. So they were rubbing on the body. So if I can show you the body here, check this out. You can see here where I have the tape, the body rub up here, especially on the outside. There, and the front, on both sides too. And when I ran this at the school, all those little rocks that was on that asphalt was getting under the body, and it chipped some of the paint off from the body from those rocks. But it is what it is, guys. It's still pretty dope. I like it. Not too sure if I'm gonna keep the red tint on it, since I'm not gonna keep the red rims. So possibly the next time you see it, it may look different from this. But that's just my 2 cents on it. You do have, like I did mention, I have the sway bars in the front and the rear. So you guys can see that. I did change the battery tie down to a strap. And the bottom bulkheads, front and rear, with the splitter. Tires, 17 mil hex conversion. And I think I'm done, guys. Cobra 10, 3200 kV, running on 4S, rocket fan. And I think the only thing I'm going to do is try to figure out my shock travel, the downward travel. Try to stiffen this up so it doesn't travel down as low, probably to like here, you know, because I know when I was getting on the gas, it was lifting up, and I didn't like that. So I'm gonna figure something out. But other than that, guys, this is your Fiesta new tire setup. We're gonna rock this out as long as I can before I get tired of looking at it and then switch it up. Other than that, thank you for watching. Again, I'll put the link in the description of both sets of tires. And I see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that subscribe and the notification bell so that you can stay in the know of all my videos. And like always, peace and blessings, guys. And stay in pursuit of holiness. And stay in pursuit of holiness, guys. God bless. Peace.